So you want to open a restaurant. Don't do it is my first and best advice. Don't do it. Now, I don't think that that's going to change your mind. So before you go ahead and go any further than you are right now with this idea, or if you're already in the process, I think you should ask yourself a few questions. Like, why do you want to do this? What is it? Why do you want to open a restaurant? Why do you think it's going to make? You think you're going to be rich doing that? Because that's not the case. Are you doing this? Are you a chef? I assume you are if you listen to this. So, the idea is that you want to cook your own food. Is that why you're doing this? Because the cooking part of it is such a small part of opening and owning a restaurant. The cooking part is tiny. Maybe 10%, maybe 15%, not more than that. And if really all you want to do is cook, which most chefs do or most cooks do, go be a chef at some other restaurant. Go get an executive chef position. And if you're not getting to express yourself or cook the food that you want to cook, try to get another job. Like opening a restaurant to cook the food you want to cook is, I don't know, man, not good, not super intelligent, because you could do a pop-up if you want to cook, if there's a certain way you want to cook. Keep your normal job, do a pop-up on Tuesday, cook the food you want to cook. Because opening a restaurant is not about cooking. Opening and operating a restaurant is about bullshit. It's about fires, real ones and fake ones, real ones and labor ones. The most important thing is marketing. I'm sorry to say that, but that's the truth. It doesn't matter how good your food is. If people don't know about it, they're not coming. It doesn't matter how good your service is. If people don't know about it, they're not coming. If you are thinking of opening a restaurant, or you already own a restaurant, and you are not actively marketing, and it is not one of your top things that you work on daily, you're going to fail. Probably. Things are not going to work out well. Marketing needs to come on the top of your list of what you're working on. And by marketing, I mean social media. I mean Facebook. I mean Instagram, Twitter, all the shit you probably hate. All the shit you probably think is stupid. Because that's what I did. I thought it was stupid. I ignored it. I didn't think it was something I had the time for, even though it was the most important thing. I didn't know that at the time. But it was that, you're working every day. You're working your ass off every day. You're dealing with so much drama and so much bullshit from the staff to the purveyors to the customers. And you're hoping, just waiting for that food reviewer to come in and hopefully give you 3 stars or 4 bells or 5 whatevers. And you're really at the mercy of the writer or the mercy of the Yelp. And that is a bad position to be in. What you need to understand is that social media or marketing or I hate these words because they all suck. They all have bad connotations to me. Like the way marketing sounds, like I don't like marketing. Social media sounds stupid to me. Personal brand sounds stupid to me. But you need to come around and think of it a different way. Now I think a personal brand is just reputation, which is really what it is, and that's a word that I like. I like better than saying I'm building a personal brand. I'm building a reputation is what's really happening. But when you take control or actively use Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and YouTube, you are taking control of your marketing. You are taking control of your reputation, of your brand. You no longer rely on that food reviewer to come for the opening and then come back in 2 or 3 years. And even that food reviewer, when he comes, he gives you a bump, right? If you get a good bad review, you're fucked and you're done. If you get a good review, you get a bump. You're super busy for, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks. Then you hire lots of people because you're like, oh my God, I'm so busy. And then they don't. Then it slows down because this is just the wave of these reviewers. What they do, it's not by choice. It's just how this works. The people read the article or they read the article. They see a video. They come in, but then it dies down. They go to the next thing when they saw the new article. But what the social does or what Instagram does, it allows you to build your own, where you're no longer relying on Eater to write about you or give you an article. You're creating your own articles. You're creating your own buzz. You're creating your own demand. It takes time. It's harder. It's slower, but it's worth it because it's what's going to get people to come in consistently. When you get into the mindset where you are thinking that, oh, I'm going to make this next week, I'll promote it on Instagram, I can advertise it on Facebook to people that live within 5 miles around me who are 30 years old, who have an average income of $80,000 or $90,000. You can figure out exactly who your people are that come to your restaurant and show them exactly what they want so that they will come in and eat, possibly for the first time or multiple times. It's such an important thing that I wish I understood, and I wish that I knew it at the time when I had the restaurant. I would be in a very different place. There are so many ideas I have now that I would have done if I was in operation. Just it's almost so easy that you on Facebook and Instagram you can target people who are in 2 miles of your restaurant, who are in 5 miles of a restaurant. You could target them by their age, by their gender, by how much money they make, and you can show them exactly what they want. You could show them the food that you're making. You could say, make a video, go, hey guys, how you doing? I'm Chef Blah. I cook this kind of food. Look at this new dish. It's super fantastic. I'm 2 miles away. Come on in. Like, it's such an incredibly powerful tool that I don't think it's a natural instinct for chefs usually to do this kind of work. But if you are thinking about owning a restaurant or already do, then you need to think about it because this is your money. Like, if this business doesn't work, you're fucked. If this business doesn't work, all your money that you put in is gone. So whether you like it or not, this is your future. You have to do this, I'm telling you. Or if you don't do it, then you need someone on your team who can do it. Because, whether it's a partner, I really wouldn't do it as an employee. Hopefully a partner can do it. But still, you should learn how to do it so that you understand if your partner's doing a good job or not, or if your employee is doing a good job or not. It's a skill set. I mean, I tried to do the same thing, right? I didn't want to do it. I thought it was stupid. So then I hired more than one person. I hired a person. I don't really know if they're doing a good job or not. I don't understand it, so I'm not sure if they're doing a good job or not. And pretty much most people that you hire for that type of position, they're all kind of bullshitty. They're all a little bit showy. So you never really trust them 100%, but they're kind of like party, outgoing people that tend to be in that industry. So it sounds good. It sounds like they know what they're doing, but you don't really know if they're doing a good job unless you understand it. So I definitely encourage you to get in it and start practicing. Start reading a little bit about Instagram and Facebook. How do I use it? How do I advertise on it? Start practicing. Start putting up posts. Your first posts are going to suck, but they will get better. And it's so easy with a restaurant too, because you already have a fan base. The people that already come are already fans of your restaurant. So, it's not like you're starting from zero. You probably have a fan base already of 500 to 5,000 people who come to your restaurant every 2 to 3 or 4 months. So you automatically have followers there, and they actively like what you're doing. So you're not starting from zero. You're starting from a head start. So do it. And if you're not open yet, then you have such an opportunity. What are you doing? You're waiting around. You're in construction. You should be actively documenting what is happening in the restaurant. People would be interested. Share about what you're going through. Share about the struggle. Share about the construction bullshit that you're going through and another setback. There's constant setbacks. It's super interesting. I don't know. I mean, I can't express it enough because it's something that I completely ignored and I hate it, and I really wish I didn't. I really wish I didn't because it can be the deal breaker in whether your restaurant's going to work or not. And I promise you, closing a restaurant is devastating. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you find it valuable. I hope you start pushing social media. I hope you start doing your personal brand or your reputation. Let's call it that. That you understand how important that marketing is to your business. If you are a business owner or you're a wannabe business owner, you have to market your shit. The only way you sell it is marketing. People don't know about it unless you tell them about it. You can't rely on a big brand or a big media company to tell the consumer about you. Because maybe they won't. And then what? Or maybe you get a bad review. And then what? You need to take control of it. Incredibly, 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 incredibly important. Anyway, If you like this, share it with a friend. Maybe you have somebody you know a buddy who's opening up something, and hopefully this will inspire them or get them pumped to start sharing, because that's really what this whole thing is about, is sharing what you're going through, sharing about the construction, sharing about the new dishes, sharing about what you're working on. And yeah. All right, guys, have a great week. I'll see you.